My name's Bobby Hillen. I'm a City of Pittsburgh firefighter and an Army veteran. I think both aspects, both being an Army veteran and a fireman, have created and shaped my personality. I don't feel that I would be the same person I am today without either of those experiences. And challenge-wise, it's opened my eyes to things that I didn't think were real life. Like, these things didn't happen to people. I thought it was like just in the movies. So I had first been exposed to Aurelius when they came to visit my peer support team in the first responder trauma group that I run, and were exposed to what the program was and explained the benefits behind it. So as we were sharing that info with other firefighters that were struggling with things, in conversations with other guys and gals, I saw things that they were struggling with as something that I didn't realize I was struggling with. And I felt, if I'm going to share this program and this resource with the people that I work with every day, maybe I should step into it myself. And in July of 22, that's exactly what I did. The sitting down to map out the program itself, I was stunned by the time frame and the commitment, because on one hand, you're looking at 12 weeks like, 12 weeks is 3 months, that's nothing. And then when you're looking at the coming in and what you're trying to accomplish within that 12 weeks, that's when you're like, oh my God, this is crazy. But the way that the rest of the staff, Susan, Nick, Jesse, John, when you're sitting down with each person individually, that anxiety and the unease just fades. It's just gone. The way the team, again, lays out the plan and how things are going to work and the expectations, they keep everything real. Nothing's boxed, nothing's false. Nothing is laid out like, if it worked for person A, it's always going to work for person B. Doing it this way. It's not a cookie cutter program. Everything is specifically tailored to that individual. The only thing you have to do is be honest with yourself to share that info and what your expectations are. They are going to move hell and high water to get you to where you want to be, so long as you put in the effort. The results that I noticed after completing Aurelius and still continuing to come out on the physical side, I'm closing in on 40, and I've never been as strong or as fit as I am now. And it's not so much the aesthetic fits, you know, the Instagram fit influencers, but functionality. I have never been more confident in the physical aspect of my job as I am now. I know what I'm capable of, I know what I can do, and there's no second guessing it. There's no, let's see if it'll happen, because it just happens. And looking around at the other folks that I have helped to get to this program within my own department, but also seeing other first responders and vets, again, on the workout portion, you're seeing an air of confidence around them. They're not beaten down. The physical portion of this wakes up something back in those individuals, and that ties right into the mental health side of it, as much, if not more, than the TMS portion. That TMS portion helps, you know, for a lack of better words, rewire the brain, but that confidence releases those hormones and those endorphins, and you're walking around like you were 20 years old again. So one of the big things with Aurelius that really separates it from traditional therapeutic modules is that people will run into a therapist or a psychiatrist or a counseling firm or service and have a conflict. It's not right for them. The idea of sitting on a couch and laying back and talking about your feelings, especially within this community, first responders and veterans, isn't something that is comforting. So that you would hit a lot of roadblocks, and people, you know, I'm not going to go in and share my feelings. This wasn't right for me. I'll deal with things the way I've always dealt with them. And you would see them spiral back out and go to the self-medication that they had done in the past. What I noticed here was that you never get that with any individual. I've been coming out here on a regular basis, at least twice a week, for just under a year now. I've seen a ton of people come and a ton of people go, and everybody has had a result that is better than them. Nobody that I've come across, and I've come across a couple hundred now, can say anything bad about their experience. They can complain about a workout, how sore they were, but nobody can walk away and say, this wasn't right for me. What I would say to somebody that's on the fence about joining the program is, if the stigma behind getting help is what is holding you back, and I can say with the experience I've had with almost an absolute certainty that that is what is stopping you. Don't come into the office. Go to one of the events. Go to play a kickball game. Go to a softball picnic. Go on a hike. Go to the rock climbing night. It is the greatest way to be exposed to the staff and the individuals that are here without having that stigma of something is wrong with me, something is broken, and I need help.